come back. Guitar tabs and guitar lesson. And I'll also be throwing in some kind of like the cool little bass riffs in the song here. So it starts off and we're just kind of driving away on a E power chord. So we're just doing open E with the 2 on the A and D here. And we're just, down strumming, quarter note right on beat. And this goes on for, a good while. Alright, and there's a little bass riff that'll happen kind of like at the end of, each major section. As we transition like into the verse and like into like the little like chorus interlude section there. And basically what it does is it just kind of like rides on the 2 of the D here. Right. And then it'll come off to the open D, and then we do a 2 open on the A. Right. And then it'll just get right into the next section, which for guitar, the guitar just switches to this B power chord. So you just do 2A, 4 on the D and G here, and it's the same kind of strumming style. Okay, just like 4 sets of 4. And then it'll hit a big E minor. Okay, so basically the E power chord, and you'll just throw in the open G, B, and E under it. Alright, and it'll hit that, and then it'll just go right back into the driving on the E power chord. Alright, and if you want to do like the cool little bass riff happening there, it's just doing this kind of like rockabilly thing where we're doing like the 2 on the A here, a couple of those, slide the 4 up to a couple 6s. Alright, then we do the couple 4s on the D, back to a couple 6s on the A. Alright, it does that twice. And it just goes right back to the open low E's. Alright, and we'll go through that whole thing a couple times. And then eventually we get to kind of that big mid section here, where it shifts up to a G power chord. So 3E, 5 on the A and D here. Same type of strum. And if you want to, there's a little bass riffage that happens there too at the kind of like end of, that 4th time. And it's just a little like scale down, like you could do 5, 3, A, 5, 3, E. Alright, and then we just come off to our big E minor into the power chords. Alright, and if you want, you could even throw in like that previous E little bass riff. Alright, you can throw in that at the end of that, and you can just start getting a little more loose with like the stuff towards the end of the song. But it'll go through the G to the E minor for a good stretch there. And at the very end, like really getting towards the end there, the bass really starts kind of cutting loose a bit, and it'll do like this bouncing kind of line here where we do on the G we do a couple 3s of the E, then we do a couple 5s on the A here, and we just bounce between those throughout the the initial G section there, and then just come off to the E and kind of bounce between that power chord there, the open E, and then the 2A. Alright, so towards the end there, get a little bit looser with that bass riff if you want to do that. And other than that, it's a nice kind of stretch of just droning chordage and quarter note strumming. So hope you had fun with that, and let it rip.